Hello and welcome to a video tutorial showing you how to embed a Google Doc into your Google Sites website. My name is Tyler Osborne. So to embed a Google Doc is very easy. The first thing that you need to know is where your Google Doc is. So over here in my demo folder, I'm going to make a series of videos embedding all these different kinds of files, but you should find where it is so that you can find it quickly in order to embed it. So back over here on my Google site, I'm just going to click over here on the Insert tab right there, and then I can scroll down, and there's all kinds of different files that we can embed really easily. So let's start by clicking on the Docs one. So it's going to pull up my Google Drive and all the recent docs that I have here. Now I want a very specific one, so by knowing where it is, I can find it really quickly, and I want this 21-cent test right there in my Google Drive. So I'm going to go to my search, and I'm going to do a 21-cent test. There we go, and I click on it, and here's exactly the file that I want. So I'm going to click on it once and press the Insert button. You can drag and drop it, but I don't find that works all the time, so it's easiest just to click the Insert button. Now it's going to just plop it in there, and it might not be the size and shape that you want. So let's say I wanted it to go right next to this video. What I would do is I just click on it and drag it up, and then it'll automatically resize it to the to fill the rest of that particular box. But let's say I wanted it on its own box. You see how I have the arrows there on my mouse? I can just drag it down, and when I see that blue line, it's going to put it on in its own new box. And then if I click on it one more time, I get these dots on the outside, and this allows me to resize it. So I'm going to click and drag, and I can resize it to whatever shape I want. Now, on the actual published website, let's take a look what that's going to look like. By going to Preview, it'll give us a preview of what the website will actually look like. And if I scroll down just a little bit, once it loads, people visiting your website will be able to read the Google Doc like this, but if they want a full screen version, they can actually click on this arrow right there, and it'll open up a new window in Google Docs for them to see. Now, the one thing that you want to be very careful about when you're doing any Google Docs or any other file that you're sharing is that you've set up the sharing permissions in Google Drive. So I'm going to go back to Google Drive and show you how to do that. So to make sure that this Google Doc is going to be viewable by anybody else on coming to your website, right-click on it once and go to Share. And then what you want to do is you want to go down to Advanced. And here, I already have it set up so that anybody at Battle River can see it, but I actually want anybody who has the link to be able to see it. So I'm going to press the Change button, and I want anyone on the internet who visits my website to be able to see this. And so I'm going to click on with anyone with the link. Public on the web means that they can actually search it using Google, and I don't want that. I want them to know I want them to be able to find it and see it if they have access to my website. So I'm going to press that one right there, press Save. And then everything else looks good there. Sorry, my Screencastify bar there is in the way. There we go, done. All right, so now that it's shared properly and it's embedded in my website, when somebody visits this website, they'll be able to see it without any problems. They won't get one of those little error messages, which I see really often on Google sites published by other people. They're forgetting that sharing option. So please make sure that you set up the sharing, but other than that, we're good to go. All right, that's everything that you need to know about embedding a Google Doc into a Google site. My name is Tyler Osborne, and if you like this video, please consider leaving me some feedback on the website or leaving a comment on the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.